How to run remote commands on a Raspberry Pi using SSH and Python's subprocess. Introduction. Running commands remotely on a Raspberry Pi using Python can be very useful for automation or remote monitoring. However, users often encounter common issues such as SSH connection errors or problems with command formatting when using libraries like paramiko or pexpect. This post addresses how to reliably run a command on a remote host via SSH using Python 3, with a focus on avoiding witty space and argument handling mistakes in the command. Common approaches and issues. Using paramiko. Paramiko is a popular SSH library for Python. However, installing it can be complicated due to dependencies like bcrypt and cryptography, often raising errors during pip installation. Using pexpect's pxssh. Pxssh automates SSH login but can face connection issues if host parameters or credentials are misconfigured. It may fail even on localhost, indicating possible environment or firewall issues. Using Python's subprocess to call SSH. An alternative is to use the built-in subprocess module to invoke the system's SSH command. This avoids additional Python package dependencies. Common mistake: passing multiple commands or poorly formatted arguments as a single string or concatenated string leads to SSH errors like could not resolve hostname because SSH interprets the whole string as the hostname. Correct way to run remote commands with subprocess. When using subprocess.run, to invoke SSH, each command line argument must be passed separately in the list. For example, why this works. The first argument SSH invokes the SSH client. The second argument IP is the host name or IP address. The remaining list elements form the remote command and its arguments. No quotes or string concatenation mixing command and host in one element. This way, SSH interprets the second argument as the host to connect to and passes the subsequent arguments correctly as the command to run remotely. Additional tips. Ensure you have passwordless SSH login set up, example using SSH keys, to avoid blocking prompts. Test your SSH command directly in the terminal first to confirm connectivity and command correctness. Avoid embedding commands as one string when calling subprocess with a list. If you must, use shell equals true carefully, not recommended here. Always handle exceptions or check subprocess return codes for production scripts. Alternative approach. If desired, consider running the script from the remote system and pulling data from the local system via SSH or other means. Summary. To run remote commands in Python via SSH, using subprocess.run, SSH, IP, command, args, with separated arguments is the safest and simplest method. Avoid combining the host and remote command in one string argument to prevent SSH errors. Set up passwordless SSH login between systems to streamline automation. By paying attention to argument separation when invoking SSH through subprocess, you can reliably run remote commands on your Raspberry Pi without complicated dependencies.